Thursday night call-in show. This is your boy Big Mike, and we're gonna have a good time on this show tonight. I told you guys that when I was available and when I was open for a Thursday night call-in show, I definitely wanted to have that. Once again, I cannot stress this enough. This is not about me, man. This is all about you guys, and I hope that you will consider calling in. Just wanted to get started just a couple of minutes early, just so I can do some admin stuff behind the scenes. So, hey, if you just joining right now, please, and if you never joined before, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you can. It means a lot to me. This the last video I did, man. I got so much love, man. I cannot thank you guys enough for what you guys did, and it really does mean a lot to me. So I appreciate that as well. Looks like you guys told some people. YouTube shares it out. See, that's big. That's the big thing for YouTubers, man, is that when your video does certain things, then what you want is you want YouTube to share out your video. And when YouTube shares out your video, that's a good thing. And that means that growth happens. So please, if you don't mind, man, please just if you don't mind, please just smash that like button, that subscribe button if you haven't already. And sure enough, I can't even find what I'm looking for right here. Figures, man. It never goes wrong, bro. There you go, right there. I forgot I renamed it. So anyway, man, just thank you guys. We're gonna do call-in shows. Call-in shows, 2-minute phone calls. Okay, 2 minutes. I hope to get tonight, man. So this out here can be really one or two ways. We can go for 15 minutes or we can go for an hour. It just depends on how many people's calling in. My neck is really bothering me right now. I'm in some pain. It's just I got a crook in my neck, so nothing major. But I just hope that you guys will consider calling in. I will put this link in as soon as this right here uploads. But anyway, man, I'm happy to see you guys here. Thank you so much for joining in. Once again, this is the live call-in show, Thursday night, 2-minute calls. Please consider calling in. I want to see some new faces, man. I want to see some people. You know what I'm saying? Once again, and also just so you know, no cussing. If you can, if your background can be quiet, not a lot of noise or whatever, because it's going to pick up everything. Because this is going to be on, of course, on YouTube. So if you're okay with being on YouTube, and if you're okay with being on a podcast, because we also turn this right here into a podcast, and we upload it up to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. So you got to be okay with that too as well. Your call will most likely be a video, so people are going to see you. So whatever you don't want people to see in your background, you want to make sure that you get that out of the way if you're going to call in. And hey, when you call in, you don't have to turn your camera on. You could just use your phone or whatever, ever how you're talking through it. But definitely, please, let's get some call-ins tonight. So once again, if you're new to the channel, we have some new guys that tuned in for the last video and subscribed and made some comments. So appreciate all you guys who actually did it. We call this the BBN reunion because that's, we're just family. We're here. And right now, what we got going on right now for Kentucky sports right now is not good. Kentucky basketball is in an uproar. I know that there's rumors out there about what happened, this happened, whatever. I'm not without blemish. So I'm not here going to judge. My issue is when you take these issues, and you and it spills over onto the court, and we look the way we did against Michigan State, then that's where I have a problem. But I'm inside the white lines. I'm not outside the lines. I let other people deal with that. I don't get into that. That's over my head. I don't get paid enough for that kind of stuff, and I let other people deal with it. But when it interrupts Kentucky play, then that's when I and people like yourselves are definitely having an issue with it. So, okay, so I got that up right here. Let me see if I can get into the comments and see if I can post this link. So I got the link. Let me see. I think I do. Okay, public. What's going on, everybody? What's your thoughts on Coach Pope's press conference today? He had the press conference while I was asleep, So I haven't had a chance to watch it just yet. But anyway, let me give some absolutely Zach Cox. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you, Kevin. I see you, Doug. I see you as well. Thank you so much, Peanut. See you, Moonshine. I see you. Thank you so much. Let's see. I think I said Travis. I see you, big guy. Who else is in here? So yeah. So once again, this is gonna be a call-in show tonight. This is not about Big Mike. You guys have heard from me on several occasions this week. Now I want to hear from you guys. 2 minutes. If you call in, 2 minutes, and we're gonna get somebody else to call in. Okay, so we can get it. Hopefully, we can get enough people to call in that we can have an hour show. If you're just joining, I want to have as many people as I can. And I said, if nobody's calling in and nobody wants to call in, then we can have a 15-minute show, a 15-minute call-in show, or we can have an hour call-in show. It's really up to you guys as well, too. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I will go back and listen to that press conference because when I go to sleep, it's still early in the morning in the States. So when I wake up, I just get a host of things that are going on or what has happened since I was asleep. But I'm pretty sure it's probably it's bound to happen when you start. Darn it, pork rinds. Get okay. So Peanut, I don't know what to say about your comments, man. I don't, man. So I don't bash these young men like this. I just don't. I really appreciate your support for the channel. I just don't call out the players like that and everything. So I'm gonna post a link right here. Make sure I get it so I can know exactly. But once again, we can have a 15-minute show, or we can have an hour show. It's really up to how people are calling in, and we'll play the time depending on how the cause is. Because this Thursday night show is only dedicated for you guys to speak your voice and to let your voice be heard, because a lot of people don't have a chance and they don't have the ability to, or they can't get through on certain places to be able to voice their opinion and let people know how they feel. Well, on this show, you can let me know how you feel. And you do that by calling in on the Thursday night show. So I'm going to copy this, come back over here, and I'm going to post that they make more money than all of us combined. They make a lot of money, bro. Yeah, a lot of money. They make millions. Well, I mean, here, look, who is it? Stuart Taylor. I won't look. I don't cuss on my show. If you want to call them trash on the show, I have. That's on you. Uh, I don't. I never like censor people on the show. I just ask that people don't cuss. If you think somebody is trash, that's okay for you to call them out. And you're right. They make a whole lot of money, and they make a whole lot more money than we do combined. As Peanut says, I just chose that when I first started doing this years ago, is that one of the things that I'm not going to do is that I'm just going to keep everything what I see on the court. And you're right, BG, and that's right. BG on the court has not been living up to what I and what we think that he should have been living up to. So when you get paid like that, then you got to understand something. The criticism is going to raise by 100%. It will, and because of that, he's not living up to what we hoped he would live up to, and we thought maybe he would make a big jump from his first year to his second year up under Coach Spoke. It ain't happened yet, and it looks like things are just getting worse and worse for this program. Teammates care for each other. If that case, what else? What else could I see that when you say that teammates care for each other? I'm pretty sure there is some teammates that care for each other. That doesn't mean that it's across the board, though. It don't mean that that everybody cares about each other on the team. That definitely doesn't mean it. But it might be Colin cares about Jasper, or Jasper cares about Cam Williams, or Cam Williams cares about Aberdeen. I'm pretty sure that statement is true, but it appears that something deeper is going on behind the scenes. And right now, it's running over. It's spillage over on the court because we can't have that type of performance like we had against Michigan State. So we got to do something about it. But anyway, and if you call in, if you could just have your background noise down and no cussing. So I'm going to throw the link up right now. Hopefully this right here will work. It should. I'm not sure how I do that. I see a lot of weakness in the middle and rebound. We see a lot of weakness in everywhere, Kevin. Everywhere. We just do. Okay, so hopefully. So this is the call-in link right here. Once again, call in 2 minutes, and let's see if anybody else will call in. Let's do this. We got to turn up the heat. I agree. Absolutely. I agree with you, Pino. We got to turn up the heat. Let them know that and just as you watched my video the other day, the one I uploaded yesterday or whatever, day before, I wanted people to understand something that I'm angry, and that if I'm angry, I know you guys are angry, and that is the kind of things that we're just here at Kentucky that we're just not going to tolerate. And if you're going to play, then you come to play, and if you're not, then you stay in the locker room. Matter of fact, you don't even make the road trip. You don't even make the business trip. I don't want you in the boardroom making big decisions on a business trip if you're not going to show up. I don't want you to just walk in there. If you're going to walk in, then I need you to participate. I need you to help. And we're not getting that right now. I got some things to say. Okay, well, here's the link right here, JC. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, okay? Because I want to get a lot of different opinions, man. I want to get a lot of different thoughts. And, so here's the link right here. And you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the, let me see if that comes up. So that's the link to the show. You can call in for 2 minutes, guys, okay? But that's the thing. If this comment about Peanut, that if they're just here for the money, then you know what? Every single school in the nation has to tell their kids, you got to go if you're just here for the money. Because there's look, that whole mindset, that whole slogan, play for the name on the front of the jersey, which any university can play for any sport, guess what? That's gone. Now, if you're a local kid, which means if you're from that state, in this case, if Trent, or Noah, or Marino, like those guys, they get it because they've been growing up their whole lives watching Kentucky basketball play, right? They've been watching Kentucky basketball play all their life, so they understand. They've been to basketball games. They played on the courts there in Kentucky, so they understand really what it means. An outsider is saying, "I come to Kentucky. How much you gonna pay me?" So it's not about, they say all the right things. All the right things are being said, but in reality is, as Calzada did, I got this money, baby. I got this money, and that's the only thing that matters to me the most is that I got this money. I forgot to do the most important thing because I got an echo in this video. Man, I forgot to do the most important thing to this, bro. And that's to turn on my echo cancellation. Oh, man, that's the most important thing I got to remember. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's probably an echo in here. Man, I forgot to turn. My goodness, dude. Oh, sorry about that, man. I just realized that I didn't turn it off. So I know there's probably an echo, which makes this even worse. But anyway, there's the link, man. The link is down there. All you got to do is click it. And let me see if I can go over here on the page itself. And let me see it. Okay, so that's good to go right there. Let me see if I can actually do this. Hold on 1 second. Hope ain't nobody trying to call in my channel or just go to YouTube. Let me just go to, no, I got to go to my channel because I can't do it that way. I think I can. Let me just go to this right here for a second. I'm trying to get this so this link is pinned, and we won't have to just keep posting it every few seconds or whatever for new people that's popping in. So let me see this for a second. This right here. Um, Join the lights right here. I can do it right here, and then I can pin it. I put this right here. So that's the link to the thing, and I'm not sure if I can ask. Let me see if I can pin it. Yeah, pin message. There you go. So I just pinned the message at the top of wherever it's at, and you guys should be able to click on it and call into the show. Okay. Once again, if you just joined it in, thank you guys so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you guys will take the time out on a Thursday night to come and hang out. I know this is Thursday night football day, so a lot of people are watching their NFL football. So, as I said in the beginning, we can make this an hour show, or we can make this a 15-minute show. Thursday night is solely based off call-ins and not me talking the whole time. If I know a lot of people got things to say, and if you got things to say, guess what? All you got to do is click the link and call in and let everybody hear what's going on. You don't even have to turn your camera on if you want. We just want to get people's opinions in a call-in show. It can't be a call-in show if nobody's calling in. So there's the link. Please do it. JQ be back. How much damage will be done before JQ gets back? Hey, David Harris, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Go Big Blue, absolutely. Once again, yeah. So and you're a radio guy, so you I heard echo when I clicked it. Okay. So let's see. I don't want to go out and come back in, man. I do not want to go out and come back in. Let's go, man. Come on, let's go, man. When y'all keep running, you're entitled. Moonshine. Your mouth. We can't get elite recruits because of the toxic side of the fan base. Don't whine because she calls it. That's it, man. And I try to keep my comments based off the performance on the floor, instead of just being, look, I'm a Kentucky fan. The expectations for playing at two. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Ava. Hope I said that right. If I didn't, my apologies. I have a daughter named Ava too. So AV, apologize. I made it sound like if you're not a woman, I apologize for that. I do. But I have a daughter named Ava. So it's just when I see it, first thing I see, when I see the AVA, I just say Ava. So my apology. Hope all is well. It is AC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, guys, this is a call-in show, man. This is not about Big Mike talking the whole show. So if you want to call in, the link is pinned here on YouTube. Please click the link. 2-minute phone calls, guys. 2 minutes. Make sure your background is straight, and make sure your volume and TV and stuff is down so it doesn't pick it up. We've been on now for 18 minutes. I've been talking. That's not the goal at all. My goal was to come on and hear from you guys, do a call-in show. Y'all so I got a question for y'all, not related. What can we do to get this call-in show better? Nobody wants to call in. Tell you what, let's talk about your favorite movie tonight. What's your favorite movie to watch when you're not watching basketball? Because these side conversations, what's a go-to show for you that you just enjoy watching? Let's do a break. Let's do an icebreaker. I started, I've been watching the White Lotus. I'm almost done with it, and it's actually pretty good. Tyrone Dunn, what's going on? Hey, man, I appreciate your comment today on Facebook. It's all love, my man. It's all love, absolutely. And that's why I'm doing a call-in show, man, so we can kind of vent together, and then we can move past this, and let's hope the best for our Kentucky team. If my math is right, JQB back North Carolina. Got to call in, guys. Got to call in for the show. If I don't have any call-ins, if I don't have at least, it's 19 minutes in right now. If I don't have at least 4 phone calls by the 28-minute mark, show will be over, guys. I didn't come here to talk tonight. I came here to listen to you guys, and you guys Tell me, guys, what you're thinking about. So I'll put the link in here again, just in case you just joining. But this is the link. All you got to do is click. I'll let you in, and we talk. That's it. 20 minutes in, guys. 8 minutes. What are we going to do? We're going to have a call-in show tonight, or are we going to just, do I just need to end the show, and we'll be back on Monday night? I talk all day at work. There you go. Shane's calling in. 2 minutes. Shane, what's going on,
up?
man?
I figured I'd jump in. Not
okay,
much.
What's
How you
going
doing?
on with you, man? Good, man. So what's your thoughts, man?
I figured I'd jump in for a couple of minutes. So said it earlier in the chat. Like we gotta start playing nicer as a fan base. Quit being as entitled as we are, because people see this stuff on social media. Got Colin Chandler's mom commenting on some things, and it don't look good for some of the fan base that's out here calling out kids that don't need to be called out. They make money, so big deal. They made money forever. Let's be honest. Let's quit being naive about it.
Yeah.
And let's be grown-ups about it. They're kids playing a game, and they're not playing as well as we want. It's game 5. It'll get there. I know we're not known for our patience, but if we're going to sit here and be a bunch of entitled punks with all the social media going on, we're going to run off high-level recruits, because these mom and dads are talking about it. And we're saying stuff we wouldn't want said about our own sons and daughters. So, that part of the fan base has got to go.
Hey, man, this is the reason why Shane, thanks for calling it. This is the reason why I try my best to make sure that while I'm frustrated with the play, I make sure that I give my thoughts based off the ball game itself. Not about personal life, not about what's going off the court. It's like we just want to see you guys show up on the court and do what you came to Kentucky to do.
Exactly.
And we would critique the ball game.
Exactly.
We would say how we feel. When you're doing good, we're going to praise you. When you're not playing the way that we feel like that you're capable of playing, that we see. When we see you here and then we see you go here, then there's a problem. Then you're not showing up. And how do you not show up at Madison Square Garden? One of the most known gyms in the whole world is Madison Square Garden. How do you not show up? Why do I got to motivate you to show up at Madison Square Garden? And what we did against Michigan State was horrible. But you know what?
Unacceptable.
After that, after the ball game is over.
We criticize the play on the floor, but not the individual player.
Yeah, I don't.
We separate the two. And I've seen so much of the other.
Yeah. Because this is the thing.
I'll go now.
Okay. Hey, Shane, thank you so much. Anybody else want to call in? See, that's good. This is the dialogue. This is what I want to call in show for. All you got to do is hit the link. You see how easy it is? He hit it. He came in, he gave his comments, and he's gone. It's that easy. Here's the thing, guys. Like I'm frustrated with the play on the court. I'm frustrated with the play on the football field. I am, but I myself make mistakes every single day. Every day. Like, people not firing me. I need to do better. I try to keep it professional as I possibly can. I let people say what they want to say in the comments, and I appreciate people coming. I appreciate people giving comments. If you want to bash the people, it's just like I probably won't put your comment up on the screen. And you guys know we're all about putting comments up on the screen here. We love letting people's names come across the screen. We think that's a big part of our show. But if it's a comment that's nasty, it probably won't make it on. But that same person that may have nasty comments, they may come back 5 minutes later and have a very outstanding comment. And guess what happens? It goes on the screen. That's just the way we do here at the Loyal BBN Fan Show. We're just not going to, we're just not going to talk about. And as you guys notice, the little issue that they may have going on in the locker room that everybody's talking about, you haven't heard me say not one name about the situation at all. It's none of my dude. Anyway. Anybody else want to call it? This is what's wrong with kids today. Protect their feelings. So Peanut, it's not about protecting their feelings, bro. Like there's plenty of people out there that's going to criticize these kids for whatever they do off the court. I just feel like that I don't have to be one of them. I just like that's just not why I created the channel is to come on here. So now, as you guys will hear me often, if you guys hey, if you're calling my phone right now, can you hit the link on the because I'm live, so I can't pick up the phone. So if you if you notice, if you play bad during the ball game, I'm going to let you know. Big Mike's going to be angry. Period. Simple as that. If you ain't rebounding because you're being lazy, I'm going to tell you about it. But it's based on your performance. I'm just giving a game performance thought. That's all I'm doing. Other things that you do off the court, but you shouldn't be playing college basketball at Kentucky if you just come here just to get our money. Like if that's all you came here for, because Kentucky basketball means too much. We got a call. Ronald, how you doing, my man?
Oh, hey, man. Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, man? Good. What's your thoughts,
Good,
brother?
man. I just coming back from Huntsville, Alabama, going to Murfreesboro, my home.
Okay.
My thoughts, man. I'm 60 years old, man, and my thoughts were, hey, I've seen part of that game, and I just couldn't take no more of it. I've seen where there seems like there's no effort playing, when there's no passion for playing, man. And if you don't got the talent, you got effort. You got effort. I don't think those guys are even trying. So what I do, I'm old school, so I was like, man, we bringing the trash cans out next week, and hey, I'm running y'all till y'all just can't run no more. Y'all got all this energy. I'm gonna run y'all till y'all just can't run. And number two, why has he not gotten a recruit yet? Everybody's committing, and that concerns me too. So forgive me, I'm driving a little bit too. So, but
Cool. That's cool.
I don't think I'm not seeing where he can get these recruits, man. These maybe not even one or two. Everybody's committing, but we losing ours, man. I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, I
Okay.
definitely hope Coach Pope can get that together, because a lot of people got a lot of eyes on that, and
Yeah.
it's going to become a telling issue here very soon.
Yeah, it sure is. And the honeymoon's over. Like BJ said, I think he's in the frying pan right now. So
Hey.
Ain't no more excuses. You play the best player you can. Yep. And if you need to take somebody out of red shirt, you do it. What I saw on the floor stunk. It stunk bad. Well, and hey, you might not have the talent, but you got the effort. And if you can't figure out where to go, you need to sit down and let somebody else take your place. He needs to sit. Garrison, that just sit him down. And Elway, I'm just so tired of him making excuses. I know he's got to step up. If he don't step up, you know what I would have done? If I was a coach, I probably would have took all of them out and put the people and put another team in. Check them all out. If you don't know where you need to be, and you don't know if you can't give me no effort. Now I'm a retired Army guy, and I always you gotta try.
I gotta try.
You gotta try.
Yep,
you gotta try.
That's the end of the day. And hey, but Ronald, I appreciate you calling in, man. But you got some good valid points, and you stay safe out there on the road, okay?
Okay. All right. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, go Cats, man.
Go Cats.
Go Cats. All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'll hang up.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I haven't figured that out yet. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna see. Okay. I'll put leave. Okay. Got you.
So there you, I mean, if this is, I mean, if we got recruiting issues, we got locker room issues, we got floor, we got kids are not taking personal responsibilities for what they should be doing out there on the basketball court, and I think that's what it comes down to. But and if you can't set their butt down on the bench and say you're not going back in the ball game tonight, we'll lose by 100 points before I put you back in the ball game. Because if you're gonna play like this, you can go ahead and go to the locker room for the night, because it ain't going down here at Kentucky with that type of attitude. And I think that's the kind of mindset that I like to come across and let you guys know that I'm not happy with how they're playing. I get it that these dudes are grown, you know what I'm saying? 18, 22. I get all of that. I'm only, and I'm not even that smart to only talk about what I see on the court. And if it's affecting my Kentucky Wildcats play out there on the court, then we have a problem. I have a problem. Houston, we have a major problem if this is what we're seeing night in and night out of our Cats. I don't even know if it's going to be a post game tonight. Tomorrow night against the team that we're playing. Why? Why do a post game show for a team that we're supposed to blow out? What, we're going to come on here and be like, oh, man, we look great. We did good. We scored 90 points against this team. Man, no. We want to see Kentucky Wildcats play a team that matters, that can go toe-to-toe with us, and I want to see us come out victorious. If we don't, we have issues. But I would have set those guys down. I would have get off my floor. Time out, referee. Time out. Get off the floor, all of you. Sit down over here. Collins has been playing good. Collins has been playing really solid basketball this year. And I don't know about you guys, but when he got 4 fouls, I was like, what are we going to do, man? This dude got 4 fouls. He's got to go out of the game. I would have betted him. Anyway, call in, guys. Get your call in right now. Heads up. Who's my next caller? We're doing good, guys. Keep it going. I agree with you 100%, Mike. If you ain't doing right, you got to set, man. Peanut, I agree with you. No. See, now, that's where you look at these dudes and you say, because the 20, the 22 and 23 years old, then that's when you don't bite your tongue. That's when you real with them. Sit down over there. You ain't working no more today. Matter of fact, go get the showers ready for us when we come off the floor. And take yours while you in there. Because we don't want you out here on our bench. We don't want you out here on our floor if you're going to play like that. Because the way we played, it doesn't take a genius to see that it was not up to Kentucky basketball standards. It wasn't. It wasn't. And it breaks my heart to know that the phrase play for the name on the front of the jersey, it doesn't apply to any university anymore, because now it's money. And it is what it is. Yeah, BG and Jackson both need to set. Jackson. BG and Jackson. Jackson. Who's Jackson? Aberdeen. Ortega. BG. So every day I wake up and don't feel like going to work. I don't feel like exercising. I don't feel like eating Cheerios instead of sausage and bacon, but I'm disciplined, so I do. Exactly. That's my whole point, Peanut. Absolutely, big guy. You're right. Like, this is what we do. This is what you get paid for. You get paid a lot of money. So come out here on the floor and do your job. Reese freaking Porter is like 7'2" and would play his heart out, and he can shoot the ball. Jasper, okay. Hey, man, like, once again, I let people say what they want to say. Who's my next caller? Who's calling in next? We got 58 people watching right now. Come on and call in and give your thoughts. Once again, the link is posted at the top. Feelings mean nothing. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. You just got to go do it. Can you unred shirt? That's a good Kentucky till I die. That's a good question. You know what? For some reason, I think people have actually came out of red shirt because they threw him in the ball. I mean, I know Braden actually still dresses, so it wouldn't be a matter. I think they can play like 4 games, though, can't they? They can play like a certain amount of games and still red shirt. I just would have cleared my bench that night. I'd be like, you. And you, how tall are you? Are you 6'6"? You playing center tonight only because I know you're gonna get some effort. It just would. Who's gonna be on the next caller? Also, guys, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. If you haven't already, please do so. Smash that, and if you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button and the like button if you can. It means a lot to me. We're having a good show calling tonight so far, so let's keep it going. Hit the link, call in. It only takes 2 seconds for you to hit the link and call in, and let's get your thoughts. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Oh, I got to take that off the screen. My fault. I guess I should probably hide that. Or maybe not. Smash that subscribe button and hit the like button. Why not? You just coming in, wash your hands, hit it. It's that easy. Yep. Take this thing right here or this thing right here and smash it. There you go, guys. But Kentucky's going to be okay, man. You know, these last few days, it's been really emotional for a lot of people. It really has. But I feel like if we just keep our heads together, man, we got to keep. And I ended my video the other day was because I wanted the cats to know that while we're frustrated and while we're upset, and I know we're emotional, because a lot of us got a lot of, you know, we have a lot in us when it comes to Kentucky. We just do. A lot of people are just built like that. But you're still in our hearts, though, and we still love you. We're just disappointed. I get disappointed at my kids, but I still love them. You're not doing right. I'm going to have to set you down, but I still love you, though. But I can't play you because you're not showing up to work every day, and you're not giving it your all. Time for a breakfast club. Time is, you know, it's time for us to figure this thing out as fast as possible. They need change the starting lineup. Maybe that would help. Change whatever you gotta do. Hey, HDH, good to see you. Thank you for jumping on King's. That's hey King. Sit down. You're fired for the night. We'll try it again tomorrow. We'll try to get the next ball game, but you're fired for the night. Yes, sir. And I wouldn't be, and that trigger wouldn't be, that trigger would pull very fast too. Nope. You know what? I already see where this is going at. I already see where your mind is not. I already see where your heart is not at tonight. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and let you sit down for the night. Oh, coach, it's just 5 minutes into the game. That's okay. We'll get it next time. Go back. Give him the last seat on the bench. You're not going back in tonight. You be a good teammate for your guys, okay? Be a good teammate. Cheer you guys on, but you're not going back in. But I guess the $1 million question is Coach Pope too soft? People ask that question. They make the comment all the time. Is he too soft? I don't know. But people need to be held accountable. And it starts at that level. As much as we don't want to admit it, it starts at that level. So in the words of Mike Leach, they gotta quit hanging out with Peanut. I wish you would call in because I want to see you. Like I want to be able to put a face with you because you've been following me for a long time. But with the comments, I just want to be able to put a face with it. Once again, guys, hey, way too soft. He said, someone said way too soft. Hey, man. Absolutely. I'm not going to argue with it. You know, I'm not going to, I'm not going to censor you from, from making your comments. It's not that, it's not that serious. Say what you got to say. Best lineup, Aberdeen, Chandler, Cam, JQ, Marino. Best three, and D lineup, Aberdeen, Chandler, Cam, Kelly, and JQ. Pope is no softer than Todd Golden. Todd Golden won a championship. Mitch Barnhart, I meant to say. Okay, so yes, here's the link, guys. You got to call in. We are about 40 minutes into the show. I'll stick around for about 5 more minutes so we can hang out. If you want to call in, call in. When people call in, the show is extended. The show is extended. That's just kind of how it goes as well. The show will be extended for as long as people's calling in. we'll stay on. We can be family, but do your job. Absolutely. This is we family, and I love you. But right now, somebody else is willing to do the job better than you are. We need to be treating this like a one a day worker. Today, you got a job. Next 5 minutes, you ain't doing your job, you just lost your job. You just did. And if you lose your job because you're not playing well in this ball game, and if you're a starter, you just lost your starting spot for the next ball game. Period. And here's the thing: Coach Polk knows all this stuff. He went through all this stuff with Coach Rick Pitino. He understood what it means to be. You didn't know if you was going to start from game to game because you might get outplayed in practice. He knows this. Like, this is what he lived through. And he won a national championship with that mindset. If I was a head coach right now and I went through that and I saw that it produced a national championship because it brought out the best in all the players, I'm using it. Scratch the lineups. You're not starting tonight. Why, coach? You didn't do good in the last game. Come off the bench and let's see what happens. We'll try it again. I'm just saying. And if that means benching Ortega, bench Ortega. If you ain't playing right, Ortega, you got to go sit on the bench, big guy. You're not starting. No. You're not starting tonight. Not tonight. Then when you come off the bench, let's see what you got. But you're not starting tonight. Accountability. That's what we don't have right now. Need to be like Rick Pitino. If you didn't play good or not putting in effort to win, he'll put you on the bench. If we will win or not. Absolutely. And that's my whole point. You ain't playing good. I'll lose. I'd rather lose horribly with a major effort than to win or whatever, and you're not putting out the effort that I need. No, sit down. No. Matter of fact, don't even look at me. I love you, young man. I want the best for you, but not tonight. Who's my next caller? Who's calling in? We got 2 minutes before the show will end. If I'm not getting 56 watching, 18 likes, smash the button, guys. Big Blue, how you doing? Appreciate those words, man. Thank you so much. Yell at the players. I think that's what Mark Polk needs to do. Here's the thing, HDH. I think it has to be a combination. I think it has to be a combination of a few things. You can throw in some yelling. You can throw in all this kind of stuff right here. So let's just so we're gonna keep phone calls to 2 minutes, and we got another phone call. Danny, how you doing?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm Danny. Nice. Okay, good, man. How you doing? I'm so sorry.
Good. Thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely. I seen Danny and I was like, okay. I just
it could be male or female.
Yes, it could be anybody. So
I'm female.
Absolutely. So publicly, let me say I apologize.
Oh, no problem.
I'm so sorry. So how you doing?
I'm doing well. Frustrated good. Kentucky fan, that's for sure. Yes, ma'am. So appreciated your last video because you spoke everything I thought about.
Okay.
And I just want to say, even though we're 5 games in, it's still frustrating. You know, this is not the standard. There was no effort. There was no try. I mean, just standing there. And then let's talk about Mark Pope's interview today. Like, he came in laughing and smiling like, no, what is this? No. You know, like, I mean, it is what it is. We saw what we saw. There's no fluidity, no consistency, no effort, no try. I mean, it is what it is. And we saw what we saw. We have eyeballs. So, you know, I'm just disappointed. I'm still Big Blue, but at the same time, I want to hit the panic button. I do. So, you know, that's my little take, but I'm still Big Blue. But at the same time, I want Mark Pope to say a cuss word or something. Like, you know, like Calipari would sit you out after 2 bad plays. You're on the bench. there's no like stop to what they're doing. It's because they're returning players that they get to no. And that's just the truth. Like, coach the game, be the leader. Like, we're not getting that grit and that. I don't see that. It's like Tyler Swift, I don't like that. I need you to say a cuss word or something, even in the background or whatever. Just say something. I don't like it. Too soft.
I
So
agree with you 100% on that.
that's all I
Absolutely.
had to
Yeah.
say. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but yeah,
Oh,
that's my take.
well, thank you so much, Miss Danny. And from now on, I'm not. And I see it's funny, Danny, because I see names in the comments, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure if that's a man or a lady. So I just say, thank you. And anyway, but hey, thank you so much for calling in, and I agree with everything that you just said. It's not just so I can disagree with you, but I agree with you. It doesn't care if you're a start. I mean, if you're a returning player. If you're not performing, then you're not performing. And if you're not
Yes.
living up to what you're supposed to be doing, then you need to go sit down. And
Yeah, cheeks on the bench.
yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. And that's one of the things that Bob Knight. I think it was Mr. David Harris or someone told me that the other night. Reminded me of that statement from Bob
Yeah.
Knight. Is that that's the best medicine is a little pine and riding
Yeah,
the
we
bench.
need some tough love. Like,
Yeah. So.
period. So, but
Someone
thank you
say,
so
hey.
much, Big Mike.
After someone says she doesn't like soft.
I do not.
No, I
I
don't like
mean,
soft.
I like Charmin on my ass, but not
Yeah.
on the basketball court.
Absolutely, you're funny. Hey, Daddy, thank you so much for the support, and thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it. Okay,
Absolutely. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
thank you so much. Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Go Cats. Absolutely. Benny Chris, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, brother. So yeah, man, we gotta just pull ourselves together, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're frustrated right now, and we had so much hype coming into the year. Hey man, get your calls in. We're still doing calls. We're still not listening to Big Mike. 2-minute phone calls. That's what I'm giving. Thank you, Danny, so much for calling in. Please do not judge a name by his book, because it's not what you think it is. So appreciate that. She does not like salt. She does not. She does have a point. Absolutely, she has a point for real. And we take this serious, what we do here in Kentucky. And if you're not living up to the hype, and if you're not, and going into SEC, and look, me and BC gonna talk about it. Going to SEC play and all of this stuff right here. It's just it doesn't look good right now. It just doesn't. It doesn't whatsoever. But we just bench all the starters for the next 2 games. They probably won't get any better playing a little than Tennessee Tech. Probably so. Why not? Anyway, call in. The link is still pinned to the top of the post. Hit the call thing. 2-minute calls. As you see, I like to let you guys talk, man. I don't want to interrupt you guys, because this is about you guys and not about me. Because if I want to talk over you, just send them home for Thanksgiving early. Peanut, I love it. Peanut, please call in, man. Look, Peanut, just call in. You ain't got to use the camera. I just want to hear your voice, bro, okay? Please, just call in. You're one of the guys who've been following me the longest, man. So please, absolutely. Well, me and Chris has probably been knowing. Well, actually, I was doing this before me and Chris met. But Vandy Chris, me and him, we've been knowing each other for a while too, as well. Lord Withrow, what's going on, guys? Once again, call in. We're doing good, man. This is what I envision. I envision a nice call-in show. Let's go, man. Let's get these calls in. The link is pinned at the top. All you gotta do is click it. I'll let you in. You talk for 2 minutes, and then we get the next caller. You can do that. Come on, guys. Look, this is what Coach Polk needs to be doing to the players. Come on, guys. Let's get it together. Coach Polk needs to go in the hallway and just scream one time, and then come back out. Let's see. That's the kind of people that you got to be worried about, though. Those are the kind of people that go crazy sometimes. So, Coach Polk, let it out. Like, don't hold it in. This is Coach Polk. Come on, man. Let's do better, Coach. Come on. I'll make them do hard. Just as Ronald said, make them run. Get the trash cans out and make them run until they throw up. Just just bombing all night long. Absolutely. Hit the link, guys. There you go. Thank you guys for who did call in tonight. I appreciate it. Once again, the link is at the top. All you got to do is just hit the link. As you notice, you can come on video or you don't have to use your video. You have that option of what you want to do, but just call in so everyone can, you know what I'm saying, so we can get different opinions, and that's what makes us so good. Real talk. At what point does Mark Pope give up on Ortega away? T-shirts for Thanksgiving that says Jack. See, this is a comment that I can make all the starters wear T-shirts for Thanksgiving that says Jack Turkeys. That's funny, man. So real talk, the Golden Boot podcast. At least, at what point does Mark Pope give up on Ortega? Lead the team in turnovers last year, and by far leads the team again with 11. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like what? It's some stuff going on. I'm not going to address it, but there's some stuff going on that is definitely spilling over onto the floor, and I hope they get that. I hope they get that fixed. I just do it, and I do too much wrong in my life, so I can't judge. I can't judge what people do. Is it wrong? Yeah, but is it what things I do wrong too at times? Absolutely wrong too. And I'm not the one that can cast the first stone because I'm definitely with fault. This too easy. These too easy games. This team has been off since Jolo got hurt the first time. I think so too. Something, and people don't really like or people not really sold on Lowe. But I think, look, regardless of what you feel about him, I think when he was on the floor, I think our team looked really, really good out there. And while I'm okay with Aberdeen, and while I'm okay with Chandler playing off the ball, I just think we look more cohesive when we had Lowe on the floor. It just does, man. And we all look. Here's the thing: we all have jobs, and we all understands that that person over there may do a little bit better than I do it. And I like having him at work because he's a good compliment for what I'm trying to do, or I'm a good compliment for what he's trying to do. And when we don't have that, and we always seem to lose the most important piece on the floor, which is the floor general, and this is 2 years in a row, and it looks like he's not coming back anytime soon. We need like a mid-season transfer thing so we can go get a point guard. For real. In my humble opinion, I have seen the team at a lot of football games on Saturday. You never seen OI with the rest of the team. And there's issues. There's issues. But once again, I don't know what's going on. But hey, Zach, I appreciate you. Zach 2720. Thank you there. Appreciate it. But anyway, right here, my fault. I had to call in Chris right here. 2 minutes. Let's see what we got. Chris, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Man, I just wanted to call in. I know a majority of your show is about basketball tonight, but you have a massive, massive football game this weekend, traveling down to Nashville, Tennessee, to see if you can derail the Vanderbilt Commodores and their playoff run. Give me your reasons why you think Kentucky is going to win that game. Do you think Cutter Boley can light up that secondary and make them pay for some of the damage that they've inflicted on Kentucky over the past few years?
Over a few years? Come on, man. You guys just beat us by a touchdown last year. You guys are pretending like you guys beat us by 40 points last year or something. Slow down. Slow down there, my friend. Look, the bottom line is if we don't stop Pavia, I don't know how we win that ball game. We're gonna have to stop him, and I don't mean with just his legs. I mean with just his arms. I'm talking about his legs. We can't tackle him. He has proven that if he wants to get a first down on any team in the nation, running it, he's gonna get a first down by running the football. I mean, now y'all's last game when he tripped up at the end of the ball game, that was on him. But if he would have kept his feet, y'all probably pick up that first down. You know it, and everybody else in the world knows it. So if we don't find a way to stop you guys, then I mean, we don't find a way to stop Pavia. Pavia's a good quarterback, bro, and he makes me nervous. And I hope he doesn't get a 7th year, and I hope he goes off and lives a happy life. I'm tired of facing him in football. He just needs to go away, and that's sport play. But I think if our defense really shows up, I don't think our guys want to wait until the Louisville game to have a deciding factor whether we go bowling or not. I think they would like to go down to Vanderbilt and get it done now so they can go into Louisville and so they can play free. And then, we can see what, the Louisville game is much bigger to us than the Vandy game is. But we understand with the season, how it started off, how we thought we was just doomed, how it was very gloomy. And now we done made our way up to where we can possibly go to a bowl game and that's a major, major, major if we beat Vanderbilt. And, and it hurts my heart to have to say such a big if to beat Vanderbilt. But I have to give Vandy the respect that Vandy deserves because they're beating teams, So it's definitely going to be hard, but our defense is going to have to, and it depends on who plays and who's going to spot Pavia all night long and just says this guy is not going to beat us with his legs because that is what he's been doing all year long.
So
yeah,
I'll be real with you. Cutter Boley kind of worries me a little bit. He's a much better quarterback than Zach Calzada. Yes. I think he should have been starting all season.
Yes.
But what scares me the most is you guys have won 3 straight games. I think you guys have built up a little bit of confidence here. And that's not what I expected out of the Kentucky team this year. I expected it to be downtrodden, coming in here, going down to Nashville Olympic. I think you guys have a real chance at least to cover, if not win that ball game. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I love your show. Have a great one, Big Mike.
Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, brother. It's going to be a hard game, bro. It's definitely going to be a hard game. I just hope we're not having no locker room issues. That's for sure. We're having no locker room issues, and I hope that we can have things figured out when we go down to Nashville. But I think that's a winnable game, and that's right. I know we're talking about basketball, but if you're a football person and you're in the room and you got comments about the Vandy game or about Coach Stoops or about what's going on with football, you can call in. You can talk about that too or not. Thursday nights is not about me. If I'm not hosting this call-in show and BC or Jimmy or Leah is hosting this call-in show, it's not about us. This call-in show is about you guys. We don't even want to give our thoughts most of the time because we want to hear from you. We hear from you, we're happy. Like, this is our chance to hear from you. It's just good. It is. It really is. So make sure you guys are smashing that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, and if you haven't told people about the Loyal BBN Fan Show, please do so. Help us out here. I don't know how many likes we got right now. I guess I can look right here. Let me see how many we got right now. Let me see if I can refresh this right here. Let me see. We got 31 likes right now. 31. Can we get 40 likes? If you haven't liked the video already, can we get 40 likes on it? Just 40. That's only 9 more to go. 9 more. Can we get that? Absolutely. Let's get it. Let's rock out, baby, as they say. Well, Vandy, if it makes you feel better, we're 1 injury away from Mark Post playing safety. Peanut, your comment. This is freaking awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hey, lady, how you doing? Lady Base, how you doing today? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining in. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much. Seth McGowan and that offensive line will be the key for Kentucky. Let me throw that up right here. Going against Vandy, Seth McGowan and the offensive line would be the key for Kentucky. Vandy has struggled against the run, have to finish drives with 7. Thank you, Moonshine. I appreciate that. Yeah, we can't – this is not one of those games where you can go in and you can be like, well, let's just settle for 3 points. To beat Vandy, you're going to have to put up points. And 3 just won't get it because Vandy can come down and Vandy can score on you so fast that it's just kind of like, okay, we just scored 3 points and then we gave up 7 points. The numbers don't match. It just, we can't swap field goals with touchdowns. we got to score a touchdown to be able to beat Vandy. And once again, I just think talking about this and how much is on the line playing Vandy and how hard it is to beat Vandy. I just didn't imagine that I would be doing this at this time. Okay, Chris from Vandy, thanks for the call. We have other issues. Yes, Kentucky till we die. We do have other issues. But the call-in show is for anyone to talk about what's going on with the football team or basketball. I do. I mean, that's who would have thought Kentucky till I die. Who would have thought that at this particular point in the year we would see the basketball issues worse than the football issues. And 5 games in, who would have thought that? I wouldn't have. Would you have? If you're being honest, no, we would have. No, we wouldn't. So this is really odd. I'm gonna need you to call in. We need to hear what you sound like. I think you sound like the Godfather. He probably got the big ball in it, something in his mouth. So the big Italian, for real. So, but hey, man, we made it to an hour. We made it to an hour. We had about 5, maybe we had about 5 phone calls tonight. Had Chris, Ronald, Danny. Who else? Said Ronald. We had about 4 or 5 phone calls tonight. So to do an hour show, to be honest, we need about 20 phone calls. Well, no, I take that back. Not 20. To do an hour call-in show, we need about at least anywhere from about 15 phone calls. 2 minutes apiece, that's about 30 minutes. So let's go 20. Let's go about 17, 19 phone calls to do an hour show. 2 minutes apiece. You do the math. I think it really works out good for us. Hey, dude, UK 31, Vandy 17. Let's go, baby. Let's go, HTH. Let's go 31 points against Vandy. I think Cutter is going to go down there and show out. He ain't afraid. He's not afraid. You need to put Cutter on our basketball team because he's physical. He's 6'5". Come on, Cutter. Come play some basketball with us at 6'5" and use some physicality out there because our basketball guys are not physical right now at all. We got to get better. That's for sure. My screen is showing 39. Okay, 39 likes. Okay, so we got 39 now. Okay, well, we didn't. National champions. Let me see what we got. Refreshing. Okay. Yes, sir. I'm at work, but I'll call one day. I got you. For Peanut, make sure you tell me what time is best to do a show so we can get you to call in, okay? And I'm glad you're at work, and I'm glad that you're watching and commenting. I definitely need your job. I have a poke problem. Kentucky till I die. Call in. Let's hear about it. Don't be shy. Like I said, look, you don't even have to show your face. We just need to hear your voice, and we need to get a call in. Once again, guys, as you can see, I've had 2 callers that call in that all they did was just wanted to use their voice, and that is perfectly okay. There's no issues with that. Everyone that you don't have to be on the screen. I get that. This is not for everybody. Everybody don't want now. Chris actually has some shows that he does. He just chose not to be on screen tonight, but he's on screen at least twice, maybe sometimes 3 times a week. So he's definitely not screen shy. He just chose tonight just not to be on the screen. Cutter ball will run the point better than Ortega. He won't turn the ball over like it's sugar melting in Kool-Aid. It's got to be hot water in the Kool-Aid though. Okay. Man, that changed my life, guys. When I realized that if you make Kool-Aid, just a little bit, but if you make Kool-Aid and if you use boiling hot water to make Kool-Aid, you use less sugar and the sugar dissolves a whole lot better and it goes further. The day I learned that, man, I was good. So I boil my water before I make Kool-Aid. Just because it dissolves and it makes the sugar stretch longer. The issue is that Oway is overrated. And Bibbs, call in. Bibbs, you guys got some good comments. All you got to do is call in and you can talk about it. Absolutely. Both needs to realize this and bench both in Garrison until they get it in their heads what their roles are. Bibbs, you can call in. Absolutely. I won't bite. I promise you, I'll let you talk because this is what this show is about. It's about you guys voicing your opinions. Some good comments over here on the side. Wish I could get that to translate over to a phone call. Yes, sir. Hot water and the Kool-Aid to melt the powder. Straight facts. Absolutely. It's good too. Absolutely. But yes, hot water and the Big Mike. I have a poke problem. Kentucky Tide till I die. Call in. I look the links at the top. All you gotta do is just click the link. It's pinned in YouTube. All you gotta do is click it. I'll see you over here on the screen. I'll let you in and you tell us. Matter of fact, I want you to call in Kentucky till I die because I want to hear what your poke problem is. Why not? Let's go. Call in. Don't be shy. Big Mike ain't gonna bite. I ain't gonna bite you. I promise you, it's your floor. It's your floor. It's your time. Call in and let your voice be heard. So once again, if time permits on Thursday nights, and I will post it, so people will know, if time permits, then I would definitely let you guys know if we're gonna do a call-in show as early as possible. Thursday nights is like because we don't work on Fridays in over here because their weekends are Fridays and Saturdays, and then our first day of work or the work week is Sunday here. So if I don't have anything going on, like I don't go out like I was like, okay, I can go out in town today. I can go see the country. I can go get some nice food, all this stuff. You know what I tell myself? We're doing a call-in show tonight. I ain't going out. I'm not hanging out. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not eating nothing. Coming home, doing my laundry. I'm going to bed, getting up, do a 3 a.m. show because this right here means a lot to me. Hold on. I got a phone call. Hey, Mr. Greg, how you doing, sir?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Is this Mr. Williams' dad?
Yes, I'm Cam's dad.
Sir, how are you doing tonight?
Doing well, doing well.
So just so you know, you get if time permits, you get more than 2 minutes, okay? You get more than 2 minutes, okay? The floor is yours, and I'm listening.
Hey, look, first and foremost, thank you for allowing me to come on your forum. I think it's a great tool. I love how the fan base loves the University of Kentucky basketball. Um, just know this. Listen, we understand Kentucky is the standard, and we understand you guys expect a perfect product. Unfortunately, it won't happen every night. Um, Understand that the guys are not satisfied with the product that they put out against Michigan State. And everybody is trying to figure out what's going on. They're still trying to feel each other out. One of the challenges was from the summer, they've been trying to compete against each other for an opportunity to get out on the court. Now it's time to play together. And sometimes it takes a while for that to happen. I would rather us gel later than now. That's not something that the base wants to hear. That's not something that anybody wants to do. But unfortunately, that's how it happens. And teams can start out slow and end up on a roll. They can start out too fast and end up with a thud. But I can tell you this: these kids are working their heart out. If the effort doesn't seem like it's there, look, I mean, they'll apologize to you, but they can't. They can't get on social media. They have to just do their job. Um, and understand this: 50% of the people in Madison Square Garden weren't on their side. They didn't support them. And so, and
Yeah.
then after the game is over, it seemed like 100% of the people weren't on their side. And the people who supported them was on them. But, these kids are strong. I say kids. I see people in the comments saying kids are 3 to 7. But none of these people have someone critiquing them on their job every day. And these young men have to deal with it. But look, they're tough. They're strong. They've dealt with this a long time. They are going to get you the product that you want. I promise you. Cam is trying to make sure he stays ready. Whenever he's given an opportunity, nothing is promised at Kentucky. You work for it. And when you get out there, you do your best. And I just want to let you know, look, every fan base. I have an older son. He played at St. John's. He played in the Big East. There's a toxic fan base in a toxic portion of every fan base. There's a understanding portion, and then um, there are different levels. I can't even describe all of them, but as a parent, you accept them all. You accept people as they come. And look, we're all trying to get number nine. If it takes a lot of emotion, and that's what it's gonna do. But I tell you, I've been to practice. Mark Pope isn't as nice as y'all think he is all the time. He wants to get everything out of his players. But what he doesn't want to do is give up on them. He doesn't want to be, too crazy on them. There's a time and place for everything. And so trust me, these kids are getting their issue from Coach Mark Pope. I'm just letting you know that.
Well, Mr. Williams, that's first of all, I never. Well, I have once before, maybe twice. Twice I have, I think I have. But I appreciate you first of all watching the show. One of the reasons why I try to run a show that is I get angry like everybody else. I get frustrated. But the reason why I try to keep the show the way that I do is because I don't know who's watching the show.
Hmm.
And I want to make sure that while we're frustrated, I think there's a way to communicate that without attacking people, without calling people out. We're gonna call people out on the performance that we see on the floor itself. Outside of
Right.
that, I didn't start doing this for that reason. I started to critiquing the games and everything else. I let because there's plenty of people out there that's going to critique everything that the players do. So I try to run a family friendly show that gives people a chance to voice their opinions and everything. But I've just chosen on this show that we're going to make sure that even though we're angry, we're going to find a positive way to we're going to find a positive way to relay that, and we're gonna keep it moving. And once this is over, then we're gonna go back. As I said, we're gonna be angry, but we're gonna
Oh
wake
yeah.
up tomorrow morning and we're still gonna love our cats.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm
look, I
saying?
mean, look, it's
Absolutely.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. Look, like I told you,
Yeah. Yeah.
these kids love y'all. And it's hard sometimes when everybody's putting them down. They're not trying to look bad.
Yeah.
They plan every day to play
Yeah.
well. And sometimes it doesn't happen. And they go back to the drawing board. They have to compete for every second on the court. Some of these kids are competing real hard and don't even get a chance to play.
Yeah.
So it's a real tough environment. But you know what? They built for it. They came here knowing what it was. I watched this show so I can see, what BBN is. And I see it's a very passionate fan base. You know what I'm saying? They have people saying, hey, Cam is building
Yeah.
houses, with
Yeah.
his bricks and air balls. But
Yeah.
he's working hard and he's hoping that, his play is going to be a whole lot better. They're holding themselves accountable. That's why, we listen to people. Um, sometimes you just gotta laugh because you can't be down the whole time.
Yeah. That's
You
true.
can't function like that. So they're serious about what they're doing. They're getting out there working hard, and I promise you, they're gonna be better. Are they gonna be better to the point where they can win number nine? I don't know, but that's the goal. That's everybody's
Yeah.
goal. I don't think anybody at this point last year said that Florida was gonna win that championship. And so that's how we look at it. Coach Pope has to figure out a combination that can get in. He has to figure out a rotation that can come in after that. And it's very difficult, because if you look at everything he's saying, he's seen them all summer, but now he's seeing them in a game against somebody else. And he's trying to see how they're reacting to that. And so when you leave BBN, hey, it's a hostile environment. When you're at home, and you're not playing well, it's a hostile environment,
Yeah. It is.
And
It is.
but you know what? We still love everybody. Everything is fine. Parents, we just don't want our kids to be attacked individually. They
Yeah.
don't play well. Let them know, hey, you didn't play well.
Yeah.
But just the personal attacks that are, um, you got to understand if you tear somebody down and they can't build up, they're not going to give you what you want. You want number
Mhm.
nine, they can't do it. So look, BBN, I'm looking at you directly. It's coming from Greg Williams, Cam's dad. We love y'all. We're gonna work every day hard to give you what you want, and still be emotional. We're trying to put BBN. We're trying to put Kentucky basketball back at the top where it belongs, where it's always been. You know, and just know that. Just know that they're working every day. I go up there regularly. I watch him, and I'm trying to protect his mental. A lot of, like I said, a
Yeah.
lot of people criticize him, but nobody's criticizing them on their job.
Yeah.
They're not, let me and a bunch of my friends come and heckle them on their job. Or we look at their work and then we start a podcast saying how they suck on their job. But
Yeah.
that's a dumb way to look at it. Understand? I want people to understand we love y'all. We love you. Keep being passionate, and whatever you can do to help these kids do their best, do it. Criticize them, but then you know what? I'm not giving up on you. I still want you to do your thing. We're going to come to the game. We're going to support you. Give us that effort to play well. And we're going to make sure we keep coming to every game we can and support you. That's all they want. That's all
That's
we
it.
want. I can't be there for my son all the time because I have to work. But I'm hoping that I'm leaving him in the capable hands of a fan base that, although they expect a lot, they're very critical, they love him. So while you talk about how they sucked out there against Michigan State, at some point turn around and say, look, I love you.
Yeah.
I still support you. Because that's what they need. We got what, 27 more games?
Got a lot of
28 more
games.
games? I mean,
No, we
don't beat
going
them
dancing
down.
this year. We
Yeah,
going
man.
dancing this
Look,
year.
we're gonna win
Yeah,
number
yeah,
9.
yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we
win
going
number
dancing
9.
this year for
If
sure.
nobody
Absolutely.
believes it, we believe it.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%, sir. And the video that I posted maybe yesterday, or the day before yesterday,
Hmm.
after all my anger and after everything that I said, I ended my video and I said, Coach Pope, this is where you guys are at. You guys are right here in our hearts. We just want to see you guys go out there and do your very best
You're
because you're
right.
always going to be in our heart. And that, I took it from my anger and I took it all the way down to you guys understand we love you. And everyone that shows up and watches shows, we all love our Kentucky Wildcats. Otherwise, we wouldn't be around on Monday nights. People wouldn't stay up late for post game shows. But I 100% agree with what you said. We got to be able to critique the game, be upset about the performance, but we got to find a way that we don't attack these young men because at the end of the day, they're still young men, and this is a basketball game. And I know that it means a lot to Kentucky fans. I get it. It means a lot to me too. It really
Yes.
ruins my day when we don't play good. But I think I still have to be mature enough to say, okay. And yes, these kids are getting paid. And yes, they're getting a lot of money, and I get all of that. But I still think it has to be a way that we still have to be. It's got to be constructive criticism, even if you're angry. It's still got to be a balance of what it is that you're saying. And
Oh, yeah.
that's just the way that I choose to run this platform. It's just
Hey,
we're
look,
gonna be
I
angry,
appreciate it.
but we still gonna be respectful because, like I always said, this is somebody's kid, this is somebody's son, this is somebody's grandson, this is somebody's whatever. So we're gonna just be respectful. And there's plenty of people out there that's gonna attack these young men for everything in the world. I'll let them do that. I just don't want to be a part of it.
Oh no, look, I appreciate it,
So
and look, I support
I
your
see.
show. I try to
Thank
watch
you.
a lot of platforms because I just want
Yeah,
everybody to know. Listen, they're out there working hard. They're gonna continue to work harder. Um, keep expressing your emotions. They feed off of it. They feed off the positive, and
yeah,
they actually feed off the negative because they want to do
yeah.
better. So,
Yeah.
um, we're gonna do it every day, Mike.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Mike. Let me put it in there right.
Appreciate it.
Big
No, no,
Mike.
no,
We're gonna make
sir.
sure we get it, my brother.
No, sir. You're good. You're good. Absolutely. And I appreciate you taking the time to call in. It means a lot to me as well. And thanks for watching the show.
Thank you, and look, tell everybody hello for me.
Good, good. And tell the other parents if you talk to them, tell them that Big Mike says we love them. Tell them we love them. Okay. Tell them we okay. And thank you for letting your son come to Kentucky. Thank you.
No, no, absolutely. Let you take care, all right?
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good
Go
night.
Cats.
Go Cats. All right. So didn't expect that phone call. Why they trying to do what the coach to do? That's the truth. This is awesome seeing Cam Williams' dad on here. I didn't expect that, and that's kind of why I kind of just keep my I'm just as angry as you guys are, man. Like I'm furious with the play on the floor. I just am. So something's got to change. And I think one thing that we're lacking, and I think other people, I think you guys may agree or disagree about the situation. And also, Dave or Dad, somebody was trying to call in while he was on. So if you want to call back in, Dadeville, no, not blood deaths. Call in if you want to call back in, okay? Because I take the phone call. Like I said, guys, if people are calling in and people are sticking around and watching, I'll sit right here, guys. I'll sit right here and take the phone calls. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I don't have anybody here that I can talk to as far as Kentucky fans that I can sit down and have a conversation with and kind of get my thoughts out and kind of let loose. So please call back in if you want to call back in, and I appreciate that as well. Let's get to business. Love the name, man, for real. Let's get to business. Tell you what we should be getting. We should be getting more subscribers. So smash that subscribe button. We should be getting more likes. So make sure that we smash that like button. We can do that. And then if we do that, then we definitely get into business. That's for sure. But Mr. Williams, thank you so much for watching. And if there's any other parents out there who's watching, who's not commenting, who's just kind of looking and seeing what's going on, we love you guys for letting your young men come to play at Kentucky. As you guys know, it's no secret. The standards here at Kentucky are very high. Let me say that again, because maybe I didn't say that right, because maybe I don't think I did that any justice. The standard at the University of Kentucky basketball is high. So, well, we love you guys, and we appreciate you guys allowing your kids to come to the university to play basketball here as well. And any future recruits out there and the parents, come on, man, we love you guys. Man, come on to Kentucky and play for us. We're passionate, and if you're a passionate player, then you should want to be at Kentucky because you want to be where the best is. I don't think anyone is criticizing Cam's efforts. You can tell by body language if a player is trying to do what they need to do. That's true. I'm look, and this is, I didn't expect Cam's dad to come on tonight. Not at all. I didn't. But I like seeing Cam play, and I think Cam needs to get some more minutes so he can get into that rhythm. And sometimes when even Malachi, when he started getting some rhythm, what happened? They pulled him out and they put in the other guy, BG. And I'm screaming at my computer and my TV and my phone and my bed and my light pole and my Windex, and I'm screaming at my controllers. I'm screaming at my cookies. Why the freak is he going back in the ball game when Marino is getting things together tonight? Why are you putting him back in the ball game? So, yeah, that's for sure. But anyway, if anybody want to call back in, we've been on for an hour and 25, hour and 22 minutes. Somebody let me know how many likes we have in here. Did we go past 40? Do we get past 40 likes in this right here? Marino should start. Hey, lady, lady, you got to call in too, okay? You've been following me for a long time. I would love to get a voice with you as well. So if you want to call in, please do so. Absolutely. Mr. Williams is on the show. That's big time. Hey, Tyson, what's going on? Tyson, you can Tyson, lifetime buddy. Absolutely. Tyson, you can call in too as well. That's how Coach Cal, someone doing good, then they out. Yeah, that's a reflection of the same thing. Like, why are you pulling him for? Like, why? He's like, dude, we're trying to win a ball game here. This is not a popularity contest, which we want to win the ball game. That's all we want to do. Why is that so hard? Play the people that are out there on the floor that are giving you everything they got. Everything. Yeah. Peanut BG look lost. I seen a video of BG on one of those rebounds, and I'm just like, dude, first thing I thought about the first thing that I thought about when it came to BG on some of these players, I kind of get real fidgety when I gotta mention people, but we do. Because otherwise, why even do this for if I can't mention people? But it's all in the base of playing ball. There's a lot of stuff going on with betting schedules right now and things going on. I hope we don't have. I you know what? Let's don't even go there tonight. Cam Williams has been giving effort to put him in a conversation to be a starter. Simple fact. Like I said, if it's not working, try something else, Coach Pope. We don't. There's no word like. We get to update the list of who's starting. It's not just automatic, just falls out of the sky and says, these are our starters. You ain't playing good. You starting tonight. You sit over there with us. Watch the game. See what they're doing. Seeing how we can, when you go in the ball game, see what kind of difference you can make. BG and Owe lost this last year. Lost this year than last year. Yeah, these guys. I mean, they just it's not the we were so happy when we got the video of and look, I like Ortega. We just got to work some things out, man. We gotta work some things out, and we gotta fix some things. Missing the passing big man, yes they are. They missing because Amari was a big part of the offense last year, and even on defense side of the ball. At first when the year hey guys, can we spend the next 5 minutes? I know this is gonna be hard. I know it is. Can we take the next 5 minutes and let's just say everything positive we can about this team? I know that sounds stupid to some of you guys, and I apologize. I'm just a guy who likes to see the guy mostly half full. I just do. It's early, positive. We're gonna get JQ back, hopefully. Don't really know the story about J-Lo. I think we're gonna figure out what's going on in the locker room. They're gonna score. Hopefully, that hurts. We're gonna get that stuff figured out, whatever that is. If that's the case, it's allegedly, but the Wildcats is gonna be okay. And I really feel like this in my heart. I feel like we're going through those trying times right now, and when things start clicking, and not against Eastern Tennessee or who was it? Lowell, I think that's who we play next. Not against those teams. Not against those teams. Even teams like that have hope coming into Kentucky and playing Kentucky. That's disrespectful. That's just disrespectful. It is. But I feel like we're gonna be okay. What is positive about this team? Other than being fans of them? I don't know. Hey, it's early in the year. That's the only thing I can say. I can just say that we're gonna learn. We're gonna get better. All this I'm saying, Z-Man, all I'm heads up. He didn't. I thought he was gonna call back in. All I'm saying is, if I don't try to find some sort of something positive about what's going on with this team and the possible outlook of where we could end up, then I guess I might as well just say that the season's over. And maybe a zone could work. Absolutely. Cliches. I don't want to use cliches. I just have to stay positive. Is that something good can come out of this? But see, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. We can sit here and we can criticize this team all we want to. But I need somebody in this group to tell me that based off how they're playing right now, and let's be real. I have to be real. I'm asking you guys to be real. Is there anybody in this room who's so disappointed with how the Cats are playing this year that you will not watch another single game all year long? Because if you're still going to tune in to watch the Cats play, then that means you still have hope that the team is going to get better. Now, if you just say that this team is washed up, that they're not going to do anything else all year, then you will not turn anything else on. You will not turn another basketball game on all year long. You won't watch the St. John's game. You're not going to watch the North Carolina game. You're not going to watch the Gonzaga game. You're not going to watch our first SEC game against Alabama. That's what you're saying, is that this team is so bad and there's no way that we get better that I'm not going to watch anything else. I'm not going to spend any more of my time watching anybody and watching anything else Kentucky basketball until next year. And if you can't say yes to that answer, then that means that you feel that there's something positive that can happen because you want to tune in to see that special moment when that could be the turning of the tide and when we could be picking things up to going in a very positive manner after that. I'm one of those people that's saying when the game comes on, even though we We already still playing horrible. I'm still gonna turn on my computer. I'm still gonna watch the ball game because I love my Cats, and I'm just hoping. All you gotta do is have a little bit that our Wildcats is gonna find a way to pull it together. That's just me. I'm not telling anybody else in here how to feel, but if there's nothing that you can find positive about going forward, at least a little bit, then that's my way of saying. That's my way of interpreting that you're saying I'm done watching Kentucky for this rest of the basketball season. Even if we make it to the Final Four, I'm not gonna watch them because I don't believe in this team. That's what we're saying. And as a fan base, we get angry and we're entitled. And a lot of people spend a lot of money being able to buy products, go to the games, eat while they're at the game, travels, hotels, everything. And it doesn't turn out the way that we want it to turn out at times. But you know what? I'm still going to show up and still going to support my Wildcats because I love them. And that's just how it is sometimes, man. I mean, it really is. I mean, so it's like, and I come on here to do a call-in show so people can call and vent. I just ask people not to cuss. That's all I ask. If you're angry, I'm not going to interrupt you. Danny called in. Danny wasn't happy with how Kentucky's doing. It's not my place to interrupt her. She was respectful. She was just saying how she feels. She said thank you, and she was gone. It's that easy. I got a phone call right here.
Hey, Big Mike, what's up?
How you doing? What's your thoughts, man?
Hey, man.
I appreciate it.
No, dude, I've been with you since you guys first started, or you first started on your own, man. I love the show.
Thank you so much.
It's really cool that Mr. Williams called in. One of the players' fathers called in. Like that just shows that, like, even though your show is small, man, you got the pulse on BBN. Sorry, I'm at a drive-through right now. And just
Ho. You said you at a drive-through right now?
Yeah.
What drive-through are you at?
Popeyes.
Okay, so he's at Popeyes. What are you ordering at Popeyes on a Thursday night? Are you getting red beans and rice?
No, not tonight. Just some chicken breasts and a bunch of sweetie.
Okay. So you got a little appetite tonight. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So what's your thoughts, man?
I just wanted to, the show's getting bigger. I love it. I think Mr. Williams calling in like that kind of proves that, you're coming along on the show. The only critique I got, maybe, other than the obvious, from these past games is, everybody's saying Marino, which he's going to be an absolute unstoppable beast by the end of the year, I think. I think, his only downside right now is it's hard for him to finish in traffic, going to the post. And it's just because he's so young, sorry, didn't mean to swear, but, he's so young, he's probably not aware of how strong he is. I think that's what a lot of our post players are, just don't realize it for whatever reason, but definitely Marino, probably doesn't realize it.
Absolutely, and here's the thing with Marino, and I agree with you when you're talking about falling through in traffic. The thing about it is when he comes in the game and he does something positive, and he's like, okay, you know what? I can play at this level. Okay, I don't have it all together right now, but I think I can do this. As soon as he does that, what happens? He gets taken out of the ball game. It's almost like his guy that relieves him has the green light, is that you go back in when you're ready.
Yeah, exactly.
I
like I said, I hate to say it, I still got hope in Pope. I know it sounds like cope, but like, he is the one person that knows the job, and I think that's why you see him so down, obviously. But I think he's going to get it together. They just need one big win, I think, to get them rolling again. If they go in there and stomp North Carolina, I think we'll be all right.
I think we're gonna win some games this year that people have probably already written us off because of who we are. But I think once we, sometimes it just takes that one game. It takes that one situation turn the season and stuff around. And until that happens, and it could take all year, I'm gonna ride with my Cats. And I feel like everybody here on a Thursday night, including yourself, who's willing to call in while you're getting your chicken, call in and still talk. We're gonna be okay, man. And we absolutely will.
Hey, we're behind our Cats. We're behind our coach. I know it's rough right now, but it's going to get better. It is. You got to have faith. Just like his dad was saying, you got to have faith. We sit there and talk smack about him. That's just going to bring him down further. And it's ever negative cycle. You know what I'm saying? So our fan base has got to stick together as much as they can.
Absolutely. I love your positivity, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Definitely thank you so much. And that's just kind of what we try to do here on the show. Even though we're frustrated, and even though, as a fan base, when we go out there and when we watch our team get on their plane, on their nice little Learjet, and with their little, with all their little stuff, and then they go to Madison Square Garden and then they don't show up, like we're frustrated. But at the end of the day, we're going to continue to ride with our Cats, and we're going to try to stay. We're going to voice our opinions, and it might be angry. But after that, we're going to move on, and because Kentucky Wildcats is in our hearts, and that's where it's going to stay. So thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Go Big Blue.
Go Big Blue. Thank you.
See ya.
So, we just got to, we just got to keep it positive. And, Dave, I think we just got to hit because I'm not sure if I can do that or not. I'm not sure how to do that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure how to take him out. Oh, I can do it this way. Let me see. Don't know how to do that. Yeah. Dave, are you still there? I think he left somewhere. I don't want to do that. That I don't want to do. Maybe click the wrong thing. Anyway, I think he's still in here, but I'm not quite sure how to get him off the page. He didn't hit. Hey, Dave, if you're still watching, can you hit? Because I thought I would have a chance to do that, but I don't. Man, we've had a good show tonight, guys. I really do. Hide somewhere. Not sure how to get him off the screen. He's still there. There you go. My fault about that, guys. I apologize for that. Never had to. Everyone's just been able to leave. But I think we had a pretty good show today. I think we had some good. The only way these freshmen improve is more minutes. They got to be on the floor, man. They do. I will. And let me ask a true or false question. Marino's coming along a lot faster than Jasper is. True or false? And this is not to call out Jasper. I think when Jasper gets it, he's going to have it. But in my opinion, I think Marino is coming along faster than what's name is. True or false? Yep. I'll take. We've been on for almost an hour and 40 minutes. Let's see if we can get 2 more phone calls in before I call it a night. I'm not sure why 2 is the magic number, but we'll do 2 more. We'll do 2 more calls in for the night. I would love to get a lady to call in, T, but center is much easier. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, true. See, Moonshine, you just had to give your comments. You couldn't just be like everybody else and just be normal and just say true or false. I don't like you, Moonshine. Mute yourself, big guy. For real. Thank you. Now, I'm glad. Z-Man, I'm glad you brought that up. That's a solid point right there, bro. They do play good together when they're on the floor together. Look, I gotta. They do. They look good. It's like, because Jasper's one of the guys that'll throw a lob to Marino in a minute. So it's like they play good together. But Moonshine, go away, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. If we can't cover the trees and people driving, I think zone is the answer. Let's try it. At this particular point, we got to try something because we're not playing physical basketball, and Like I got to block out, got to get some rebounds. Michigan State got a lot of second chances the other night because they did good. I see you later, Mike. Going to lay down, got work tonight. Boo. Go Cats, BBN, ATH. Thanks so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll go Cats to you. So, well, it looks like our phone calls are done for tonight. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Please, if you're here watching behind the scenes and not seeing anything, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button. We want YouTube. We grow when YouTube says the Loyal BBN Fan Show needs to be pushed out. That's what we all as YouTubers hope for, is YouTube takes our video and pushes it. Otherwise, it just sits there and people have to find it. But when YouTube takes it and they send it out to you, ever notice how things that that you may talk about or that you may look at 2 days earlier, 2 days later, you go back and it's being pushed to your page? Well, that's what YouTube does. YouTube pushes it out. Ooh, they like Kentucky stuff. Let's push out this page to these guys and see if they'll watch it. So that's how we grow too as well. But you guys give us the support and we appreciate it so much. Once they are able to react and not think as much as I think, this will help as well. Yeah, and even when we don't do well, Moonshine, our body language has got to improve. Our body language has got to say, I get it next time. I get it next time. And if you don't, 51 likes so far. James Poole, thank you. We made it to 50 likes. 50. How about give me a 50? Drop and give me a 50. Thank you guys. Great show. Go Catch. Travis, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure that you guys, if share the Loyal BBN Fan Show with your families so they can join the family reunion as well too. So until next time, hey guys, you guys know what it is. Thank you guys. I can't even tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys smash that subscription button and the like button on your way out. Until next time, see you Monday night. BC, myself, be right on the show. Appreciate you guys. Go Catch. Thanks to everyone who called in tonight. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. And hopefully next time we can get them and more to call in as well. I won't bite. I promise you. I will not bite. But I will say thank you for the support that you give me. Until next time, go Cats.